Hi everyone, the Spiderman here. So guys, I'm going to be doing a update on my collection a little bit later, but before I do that, as you can see, I have a piece of cork bark there and a block of substrate that my daughter kindly gave me a couple of days ago. And this cork bark here will be going into my new Centipede enclosure when I purchase it at the BTS on Sunday. So it'll be left in this position inside the enclosure. So I want my Centipede to climb and go inside the actual cork bark. And that block of substrate, I'll put that inside my cabinet because I have a bucket full of substrate there ready for my new Centipede enclosure. So I have found custom aquaria and they have actually made my Centipede enclosure. So I was just inquiring just to make sure that everything's okay for Sunday. So yeah, it's all wrapped up and ready to be purchased. So I think this cork bark here will look absolutely amazing inside the enclosure. So let's do the update on my collection. So first up guys, we have some action in the roach tub. Now if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, I put some Uthicas in a tub full of substrate. And now the little babies are starting to hatch. Oh, there's a few more there as well. So these will be absolutely perfect for my smaller spiders in my collection. I haven't got many, but we'll see what the BTS brings on Sunday. I can't buy too much from the BTS, as I haven't really got that much room, I'm afraid. Spare room, I should say. Because I have a tea sturmy, a Brazilian black, a Lacedoria parahabana, which are all females. And they're going to grow a lot bigger in the future. So that will inquire me to need more room for a bigger enclosures. But as you can see, there's a little bit of mould there. But I can clean that out a little bit later. So hopefully in the next week or so, these Uthicas will hatch very, very soon. So there's plenty there still need to be hatched. So yeah, nice to see some little baby roaches hatching. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a little bit of a problem with my Poecilotheria rufilata, the red slide ornamental. Now I noticed it recently molted around about 10 days ago, and since it's molted there's a lump just on the abdomen. I will just point to it with this stick. It's just situated around about here, so it's at the bottom of its abdomen. It looks like a cyst. Now I'm a little bit scared of feeding the spider, which obviously I need to feed it because it needs food to survive, but I'm just a bit scared if I keep feeding it then the cyst is going to get a lot bigger. But I'll try and get a better bit of footage for you guys. And there we go, there is a better piece of footage for you guys, and you can see the lump sticking out at the bottom of its leg there. So it is a very big cyst. So I'm very scared that this cyst is going to burst when I start to feed the spider, which there's not really much I can do, I'm afraid. Like I said, spiders need to eat, so we'll just see what happens. But another set of bad news for me guys. It's not looking too good, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So ladies and gentlemen, these 4 scorpions here are my smallest scorpions in my collection. So now them Uthicas have started to hatch and them roaches are walking around. I can do a little scorpion feeding video a little bit later, so please stay tuned for that feeding video a little bit later. But the rest of the scorpions are doing okay. The water dishes need filling up again, which I'll do a little bit later. And my Egyptian predatory beetle, that's doing okay. I put a roach in there a couple of days ago and it's actually still in there, the roach. So the predatory beetle's not hungry at the moment. So you all know what lives in this enclosure guys, is the beast, my Manticora tiger beetle. If I just lift up the cork bark, there he is just there, doing perfectly fine. And the last couple of nights he's been a right pain in the arse. He keeps walking around and making loads of noise in the enclosure, and he's been keeping me awake. So I gave him a feed last night before I went to bed, and he hasn't moved since. So personally I think he was a little bit hungry. So yeah, it's like having young children again, which I haven't got. My kids are all grown up now, thank God. But yeah, it's been a bit of a pain in the arse the last couple of nights. But yeah, he's doing perfectly fine. So guys, on the bottom shelf I have my M-Balfouri female. She's doing perfectly fine. I gave her a feed this morning, so I'm definitely going to be introducing the male inside there this week. In this enclosure is my Antrodoctonus crassicorda scorpion. Scorpion number 19, the one I completely forgot about. Now, last couple of days she's been inside her hide. As you know, scorpions are nocturnal, and they do come out of their hide during the night time, but she hasn't been coming out at all. So hopefully she's going to molt very soon. Here I have my empty enclosure, which will definitely be filled after the BTS on Sunday. I might put my Avic in there, my pink toe. And this enclosure here is my second largest tarantula in my collection, which is my Canthoscurria geniculata. So here is my largest centipede in my collection. This is my Scolopendra giganti whiteleg. And I can't wait to get rid of this horrible enclosure on Sunday and rehouse this very large centipede, which is going to be very interesting. I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's got to be done. But yeah, unfortunately you can't really see much of the centipede. It's relaxing under its cork bark. So guys, on the assassin bug eggs, unfortunately none have hatched just yet. It's taking a little bit of time, but hopefully it will be worth it. So there's a fair few in there, and when I did that video of these, there was 141 eggs. So yeah, like I keep saying, once they hatch, I'll press record and let everybody know. So ladies and gentlemen, to finish off this update video, I'm going to feed my 2 assassin bugs today. I've only got 2 superworms left, but I will be getting some more live food from the British Tarantula Show on Sunday. So let's get them 2 superworms, and let's see if the assassin bugs are hungry. Here it goes. That's a bit surprising. Not hungry, I'm afraid. So let's try the second assassin bug. Let's see if this one's hungry. Oh, there we go. And as you know, I love my close-ups. So as you know, I do love my close-ups. And that worm was just moving a second ago, so it's nearly been paralysed. It doesn't take long, probably about a minute or so, for the superworm to become paralysed. So yeah, I do like my assassin bugs. I might get some spiny ones when these 2 sadly pass away. I have had these assassin bugs a while now. I've had these for around about 2 years now. I'm not too sure how long they live for. But yeah, you can see them big eyes and fantastic colours on these assassin bugs. So, I hope you enjoyed this update video, guys. And please stay tuned for that scorpion feeding video very soon. And thanks for watching, everyone.